Joining me now, of course, Mr. Evansville, Don Mattingly, and that's a lot of talent. Did you like that? I figured with Butch Robinson here. Well, how about all the talent that's behind us there? I mean, talking about NBA All-Stars with Don Boozy and Butch Robinson, Andy Bennett.
It's nice, and obviously these guys every year they seem to be able to get somebody to come in, and we went from Yogi to Bob Feller last year and Brooks this year. I mean, it's just tremendous to be able to get guys like that to come in. And then you start talking about, Andy coming back and Don Boozy and Jamie Carroll coming back to town and things like that. So we've got a group of guys. It's nice to have that group of talent here. And, it's kind of amazing, really, that we've been able to produce that much.
I joke about being Mr. Evansville, but seriously, as big a name you are with the Yankees, you decided to stay here. You've lived here. We see at the Aces game or Central High School game. A lot of athletes don't do that. They go to Phoenix or something else. Why did you decide to stay in your hometown?
Oh, I don't know. I've always liked it. My family was here. My folks were here, and we thought it was a good place to bring the kids up. We were in New York, and it's kind of tough to think about trying to bring up kids in New York. It's just tough. They grow up so fast, and we really wanted them to grow up a little bit slower. So we decided to put them in school here, so you end up living, putting your base down here.
Take the viewers through that Yankee job process. All of us were wondering what's going behind closed doors, obviously with the Steinbears and stuff. Kind of go from the beginning to the end of that process.
Well, it just happened fast. Joe, we really thought Joe was going to take that job when there was that press conference on ESPN. They talked about Joe's flying to Tampa, and we figured, Joe's going to take the job for another year. And then when he resigned or didn't take it, it was like, from then it was kind of a whirlwind. And really, with my personal situation right now and our family, it's like, thank God I didn't get that job. Dodgers have been treating me great, so looking forward to a little bit of National League work and learning that league and dealing with the double switch and all that kind of stuff.
And finally, how awesome would it be with you and Joe Torre if you were able to win a World Series in Los Angeles with that story program as well?
It'd be great because they got an interesting club out there. They got a lot of young talent. They got some guys that can really play, but they're young, and I think Joe's the perfect guy for that organization. They had some chemistry problems in the clubhouse and things like that, and Joe is the best guy as far as communication with people. He talks to guys. They know where they stand. There won't be any surprises with Joe. They'll know exactly what's going on, and I think he's just tremendous with people. So I really look for that club to take off.
Well, thanks a lot, Don Mattingly. Have fun out west as well. Of course, the Night of Memories is so huge. Thanks to Don Mattingly, brings in all this big talent, and all the money stays here right in the Tri-State. Reporting from the Night of Memories, Lance Wilkerson, News 25 Sports.